Hello my friends, hello my people, or as a great man once said, hello, welcome to the stream. Which is obviously Brooker Gaming. So we have got Ultimate Part tonight, League Race. It's ISDA round number 5, round number 6, I forget which round it is to be fair, it's one of the rounds. After this round there's 2 rounds left, so we're coming up to the last bit of the season. Appreciate everyone in the chat, everyone joining. We're in the qualifying server. We're going to play around with the setup today. I might even load my SimGrid rain setup and just see what that's like, because that's sort of like the Nürburgring. The Nürburgring's got some big bumps in it, some big curbs. And this thing over the curbs and that one, it's all over the bloody place. So I'm aiming to get on track, see what we can do, set some laps. That's it for today. We've got our league race at 7 o'clock at night. I'm going to start the stream about 10 to 7. And it's an hour and a half at Alton Park, more than likely in the rain. I've been trying to sort of get a screenshot out for the stream. I keep saving it in a weird format, so the file's too big to put on YouTube. So that's great. Absolute waste of time. So let's go out, set a lap and try and work on it. I've moved a couple of things around the setup, increased the anti-roll bars. I've really increased the bump stops at the front, hoping that we can now go over bumps. If not, I might change the ride out at the front as well. There's a couple of things we can change anyway. Ugh, how's your day going, guys? Been up to much this morning? This isn't good. Shit. Pro tip, you don't want to be off the track here. Rompu, my friend, how are you? How's practice going, buddy? Hope you're well. How's Daytona going? Seems a little laggy at the minute. For me at least, like the screen's a little all over the place. How are you doing, Rompu, my friend? How's your day, morning, afternoon? You can't be that far ahead of us in Finland, mate. So again, we'll just put some laps in. Muscle memory. Aiming to try and get under the 140s. Steady on. So just a chill day today, the wife and the kids are out. So that's nice. Just promised I'd get time to try and set the car up for tonight. It's 2 p.m. in Finland. Right, okay, so you're not that far. You're like an hour or 2 ahead of us, right? Oh shit. If anything, that is worse, man. Not the timing, but the bump stops. The Daytona video is up. Hang on. Is it already up? Yeah, this bump stops not great. Go watch it. Do you know what it is? Once I've done these laps, buddy, I'm gonna put it on the stream and have a look. We'll have a look together. It's 2 p.m. in Finland. How much is it there? I think it's just after 12 o'clock here, right? It's not that far into the day. We'll do a couple of laps, buddy, and see if I can sort something out of the stream.
Well done, mate. That's not best. Cut detected.
Wide. On gear. Jesus. So yeah, we've gone a little bit too far with the old bump stops, I think. Oh, some grass there. Yeah, we need to sort this setup out. Not happy with it. Definitely more time in it. So if is it loaded onto the YouTube bit of our page now? Drink coffees. I've got a coffee at the side of me, mate, but it's taken me so long to get the stream sorted. Get the link up that it's gone cold. I'm still going to drink it though. But I am currently on the coffee myself. Yeah, this setup's not
Lap time is
working.
invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
High pressure's about 1,000,000 miles away though, so that's nice. Could I disable that? I'll take the music off. If that works any better. Right. Yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to sort this out, but it's not working. Oh, sugar. Oh, I'm in the meeting. Hey, there we go. I don't know what sort of quality this is going to come across as, but hopefully it'll be somewhat. That's in 360p at the minute, so YouTube is still very much rendering this, my friend. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's only in 360p. Ooh, some definite bumps there. So this is obviously kind of an outlapping figure at the minute. So it's cool that they use the first actual corner of Daytona as well, the third corner as the what part of the track. That's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Whee! Is that the fastest way around there, or is it holding it tight on the inside? I think a wider line into that, like to cut it. When you're racing though, you do want to be tighter to stop people just chucking up the inside, but you'd think a wider line into that would be better. Like, you know, but like, I don't know, you probably do it, but... Like, on the entry to the first corner, like, being over here to come in. Cutting the apex off. I don't know, again, I don't do rallycross, so I wouldn't know if it is the best way to go about it. Oh! Hey! Yeah, that was never going to work. Like that, like your style. Let's have a look at that from the replay. Yo, Patter, how you doing, my friend? Lap 2 is a new personal best. I'm guessing it wasn't that one. How is your day, Patter? You okay, my friend? So yeah, like again, like I was saying, where is it on entry to this? Yeah, there we go. So like being over here, you do it now, right? Yeah, like and then going into the corner, like a wider line into it. Obviously, it's setting this up that seems a bit weird because you've got to like straighten the car to get it over there. And then obviously you were saying that the tight line here is the quicker line. And again with like this one coming in here, like being over here, I don't know. Is he drifting? I'm okay, thank you. He is. This is Raceman Motorsports is part of the team. This is his video at the minute. They're practicing for Daytona iRacing series, a rally series that they're in. Massive event, huge event. And the guy is setting like nearly world record times and stuff like that. So he's definitely super talented. I'm just checking out his lines. He's just updated it. It's a shame it's in 360p at the minute, but that's YouTube rendering the bloody thing, no doubt. Sorry, I thought it was a GT3 car. It isn't a GT3 car. I'm sure it's just it's a straight up rally car, but the replay, he'll put the replay on. You'll see it in third person. Like even in like fourth gear there, it's like going around still pulling. Frame drop there. But it's looking good, man. Obviously it's going to be wild having another 5 cars on track with you at Daytona when you're doing this. Whoop. I pulled it back. Honestly, Robert, if you just get the first lap out of the way without bloody the field killing you, John, you'll be fine. No doubt about that. Nice jumping, yeah, man. It's quite impressive, and these are relatively small jumps compared to the ones I've seen him take in the series that he's in. Oh, I love how tight you were to the wall there as well. I like the mud build-up on the windscreen as well. Like everything in my bones telling me like you're turning in too early, but I don't race the rally cars, so I don't know the physics, if you will. Oh. Nice drifting there. Yeah, Auto X is fun as shit. Troy, yeah, my man, this is obviously a team member. I was telling you, I was a part of the team. And we do iRacing. And these boys are doing Rally X. Yeah, if I can survive even first contact, I know, buddy, but it's not been your fault, has it? You've been one of the quickest in the heats, in your splits, and you're getting wiped out at turn 1, and it's just a catch-up game after that. Where's the Joker lap on this? Is there a Joker lap in Daytona? I know there's been one every other time. How's Troy anyway, man? The F1 man, I thought you'd be all over testing at the minute with Bahrain. So yeah, that's the car at the minute. Jeff out for another spin? He is. But we got boys all over iRacing. We've got Matt Ray, he does the GT3s, the LMPs. If I get into iRacing, I'll have more than enough help off the boys. Fortunately, the minute YouTube's rendered those videos 360p, it will come up at 720p, but YouTube takes a little bit of time. But yeah. Johnny, when is the race, buddy? When is it due to start? Because obviously, I know you'll post a link in the Discord or whatnot, but when is it due? When are you boys getting underway? Is it the weekend? Poking in per usual, you double agent. Double agent. I like to check in with the boys and see what they're doing on iRacing. I do, but we've got a full team that are on iRacing.
Green light. Go, go, go.
That's an ACC in the background. But it's always a pleasure to see what the boys get on to. And this looks fucking brilliant. And this wasn't even the last one with their jumps. Oh my god, it was crazy. Just the height they're getting from them and whatnot, and the actual pace of them all. But yeah, Rampu, Johnny, is there a Joker lap on Daytona? I don't see any entry during the lap to like a different bit. Trying to see. This is what I'm physically looking for to see if there's any bit of a Joker lap. I don't see any at the minute. I'm not seeing any here. Not seeing any entry. Not seeing any Joker lap, man. Yes, of course, there's a Joker in the last corner, but I don't drive that at this practice. Right, there is a in the last corner. What am I not seeing? You can be fast till the first corner. Listen, the groove is rapid, but he keeps, obviously, when there's 5 or 6 cars in the heat all setting off at once, it's all elbows out. And unfortunately, fucking Jonnick's just ended up worse off in the last 2 races. He's had the pace to win the heat, but he's just been absolutely butchered into turn 1, and he's just been playing catch-up. Where's the Joker lap here? Oh, hang on, was that it? Was that the exit to the Joker lap? Hang on. Where is that? Where does that start though? There's nothing here to go into. I don't understand where the fuck it is. Joker is on the right of the first straight. Oh, hang on, right. Not the last corner. There, that's the Joker. That's the Joker there, then. Into that bit. Oh, the minor. Right. I'm positive in saying that if Jonnick gets away at the first lap and doesn't get murdered into turn 1 like he has been doing, he will win. It looks so cool, man. It looks so cool. I think that, what is it there, my G29 would absolutely take a shit playing this game. If you take the Joker lap in practice, does it kind of invalidate your lap or something? Oh yeah. Oh. Sounds so mean on the front suspension, honest to God. I know they're built for these things, but seriously, you'd end up with able to your fork arms and that lot through bloody Dorwell, seriously. Looks cool so far though, my friend. And again, Romper, when is it, buddy? When is the race due to start? So I can catch it live, hopefully. I've got this round tonight at Alton Park, and then I've got 2 more rounds. Where are they? Absolute horrible circuits for the BMW. I'm trying to think where they are. I can't think for the life of me. Alton, which is tonight. Oh, Zandervoort's one of them as well. My BMW hates it there. Zandervoort. And I forget where the other one is, but it's just as crap for me. So yeah, I have to try and damage. It was good old overjump. I forget where the next round is. Maybe a better line in that, actually, you know. Baffling me, like I'd be in like 3rd gear here, but I guess there's no grip. It'll just, you know, it'll spin or whatnot in 3rd. I see you automatically, like, right there, look. Like you're in 5th gear, and you'll knock it down to 2nd gear, and you're so quickly back into like 4th gear, so it must spin up super quick. 3rd, 4th, just to try and get the traction or something. That must be what it is. So I'm guessing 3rd gear, it's just going to spin up. Sunday is our race at your time at 11:30, so that's around about 9:30, 10 o'clock for us. I will definitely be tuning in, mate. The production quality on it is fantastic, you know. Oh, how they set it up, the commentary, and it's really well done. You can tell it's professionally done. Hopefully I'll be able to watch that once YouTube renders it in a better quality. But I'm looking forward to that. And obviously, we'll leave you the like there. Standard stuff. Oh, we've got 88 subscribers. Go on, run through, my friend. God, I had this guy message last night. I don't know if you can see it properly, but he's like, he sent me a friend's request. He's like, "Yo, what's cool? What's up, man?" I was like, "Yo, what's up?" He goes, "Oh, cool, man. I'm Gregor from Africa, and you?" A random friend's request. I went, "All right, that's cool. Not much. Just seeing you sent me a friend's request." He went, "Yes, I'm here to make friends and share ideas about crypto investment." And I see we share in the same server. It was one of a friend of mine, an American bloke. We're in the same server. So he'd say, "Have you heard about crypto investment? You know, like I've fallen from fucking a window in Russia or something." So I told him I won the Ugandan lottery about 2 months ago and I'm looking to invest. He did not find that funny. I think I'm losing my touch as a British man with my wit, but he didn't believe me, which is hilarious, because he's trying to scam me with cryptocurrency, and then he didn't believe me that I won the Ugandan lottery, which, disclaimer, obviously I didn't, I was just having a laugh with him, but the fact he was telling me I was a liar was hilarious. Anyway, Jesus Christ, I think, like I say, I think I'm losing my touch. I couldn't help it. Do you know when someone sends you that message, I'm like, maybe he's a friend of a friend, or someone's like watched the stream, so I'll just accept the friend's request. So I accept the friend's request, and then, you know, it says he's from Africa, which is fair enough. You know, I watch a lot of people from Africa race and that lot, and then he's telling me about crypto investment, so there's automatically a fucking red flag that goes up, you know, because Jesus Christ, some random person messaging about crypto investments, and do I know about it all? And then he has the cheek to call me a liar. I don't even know how much the Ugandan lottery is. I imagine it's not all that much, but you'd think if he was looking for people to invest, that someone that won the Ugandan lottery would be perfect. But yeah, I'm the liar, apparently. Not the guy trying to scam me for a crypto investment. Okay, now. These cars have almost 600 brake horsepower. That would explain why you're skipping 2 gears, yeah. That would explain it. I'm a liar. Jesus Christ. He's a funny guy. Lord. Right. Let's pull some fuel out. I'm just gonna make one adjustment. One. I'm just gonna raise the front rider. It's not gonna matter really if I show you the setup or not, because no one but in a BMW is gonna be able to use it. Right. Let's go out and track. Ugandan lottery. Yeah, I couldn't help it, mate. When I seen the crypto investment thing, I wasn't going to reply, you know? And then I thought, God, I'm too funny. And so, he said he was from Africa, so I told him, I'm sure Uganda's in the continent, you know? It's a big old place, I understand that. But yeah, he didn't find it funny, and he also didn't believe me, which I thought was kind of irony, considering what he was trying to do randomly to me, but hey, I'll have to work on my material, I guess, and come up with some funnier stuff. See, I'm not just funny in the F1 Mandem, Troy, I'm funny in life in general. I think, honestly, I'm one of the funniest people I know. I tell the wife that all the time, I'm very much underappreciated. I just quick-witted, I think. It can be taken, oh shit, I bet it can be taken the wrong way sometimes. Yeah, as soon as crypto's popped up, I was like, yeah, alright, so you're not someone I race with. Like, fucking hellfire. I should have asked him if he wants to invest in my NFTs or something, you know? But yeah, I didn't have the heart. But yeah, the funny thing about that was not that he was just trying to scam me with crypto, but the fact that he didn't believe that I won the lottery. So. Like I was wasting his time or something. Cheeky bastard. Oh, I don't know, it seemed a little better at that bump. So this is it, our league race tonight, and now I've got the PC sorted, because I couldn't stream last week, I wasn't happy about it. It was my fault, by the way. When I'd played on Warzone, because I play it on console, I bring the PlayStation in here, because I'm not playing it on Wi-Fi. Anyway, what I've done is I've pulled the HDMI cable and the Ethernet cable out the back of the PC, and I plug it into the PlayStation. And when I'm finished with the PlayStation, I've obviously plugged the HDMI port back in the wrong slot in the PC. So instead of using my graphics card slot, I've used a different slot that kind of relies on everything on my PC, which, you know, it's a potato. It's not a good PC. So I'm trying to use the PC's, like, hardware, which is non-fucking-existent, really. And it wouldn't work for the longest time, so, yeah, it was partly my fault, but there had been some other settings set up, in the settings, and some things updated. Whoop. Hang on a sec now. Oh, you try. I'm blaming you for that. Yeah, it's Ultimate Park, mate. Ultimate Park, buddy. Oh, go yourself. How much damage have I got? 7 seconds. Yeah, Ultimate Park can be a nightmare. Do you know the thing is, right, yeah, I had to do my track medals a couple of days ago because I have not raced Ultimate Park on PC. I've never raced a single race here at all. I've obviously raced it on console where I came from, but I've never done it on PC before, so tonight's going to be like a baptism of fire for me. A baptism of fire. I can't even say it properly. It's going to be tough. Focus up. Yeah, I know, man. Jesus. Because of the setup. I'll find some excuse. It's definitely not me. Tire pressures are off. I'll do one more lap because obviously this isn't going to plan. I don't think the 7 seconds of damage is helping either, but rise above it. Still I rise. I've still not shown where I brake there in the wet. And tonight this is a random weather race. Totally random, but everything I have done it has been in the wet conditions. So I've got so basically, look, the track's going to dry out in 30 minutes. So basically, it's going to be random. So it's going to be either dry or wet, or you know, in between all that. So I'm trying to get some tire pressure set up for both of them. I've never raced the track on PC before. I had to do my track medals the other day. The weather's going to be fucking awful. The thing is with this track too is, like, it's going to be, what is it? It's like a single file track, pretty much. If you go side by side into turn 1, someone's dying. You go side by side into turn 2. You go side by turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, turn 6. somebody's dying, right? And we got a big ass grid, and Barcelona didn't exactly go to plan last week. We had a safety car for the first, and we're going to have a safety car tonight, 100%. But we had a safety car last week for 3 laps while people come in, fix the damage, and come out. So I can only imagine what Alton Park in the wet is going to be like for people. Let's have a quick nosy at this setup because it wasn't working for us. 1 second, guys. I don't know what to fucking press. Press the buttons, hope for the best. Going to look at, it really is a touring car track, I think, you're right, mate. Smaller cars. A lot of people made the assumption that it was a bit baffling watching, like, the GT3s go around this track, but... I mean, ultimately, if we do find ourselves in a race, touch some sort of wood, it's going to be forcing a mistake, you know? Reading the mirrors, showing them the nose, that sort of thing. It's the only way, real way around it. Yeah, but Brands actually, there are a couple of places on the brakes and stuff like that where you can sort of send it. There's openings there if you get a better run out of a corner, where you can force a car to kind of be on the brakes earlier than you by having an inside line. But again, it's another one of those tracks where you've got to kind of force a mistake out of someone, or just capitalise on someone running a little bit wide, or not carrying the momentum. Never like that cone anyway, yeah, but this here, my only concern with it is they're a great bunch of guys, it's live stewarding, it's live commentating. If they can't get turn 1 Barcelona right in the dry, then I haven't got much hope for this tonight. I'm not going to quit out if I get smashed off, I'm going to keep going. At the minute I'm actually joined, no I'm not, I'm a point behind second in the championship. The other dudes like ran off with it, but this track, right, is a 911 track. They're just as good in the rain, apparently. But just damage limitation. That is what tonight is going to be. Just trying to stay on the track would be a good start, I guess. We've only got another like minute of this session anyway, so it's not like we're gonna. Turn. Tyre pressure's not up to temperature, but oh, turn. Had to knock it down. It's good brave. Two temps in that little chicane there, it's just that locks up the entry. Exit. Come on, Junior. Get one more lap, but the tyre pressures are so far off. Oh, that's it. Last lap.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Oh, I appreciate that, Pat. Thank you. hydraulic setup, man. That's the exit. Then we're just playing with setup at the minute. No.
Session is now over.
So I have ran 40. Where did that go?
Green line, give it all you got.
With a trucker. Let's looking at the maintenance. Braking, definitely not an I-11 track unless cutting grass. But I could definitely be wrong. They're going to be, I guarantee you they'll be winning this race tonight. 100%. Not just because they're in a 911, but the boys are like esports drivers, they're super bloody quick. Fastest coercion drivers on this game. Hey! Email, how's it going? Hey man, sorry I've not been around, I've been dealing with a very sore foot infection. No, you don't have to apologise, man, it's just nice to hear that you're alright. Well, nice to hear that you're in the chat. It's obviously not alright at the minute with your foot infection, but I hope it's alright. I hope you get some antibiotics, or... Yeah, antibiotics. I'm not... Yeah. Sounds awful. Obviously, it's you're not going to be able to drive too much with that. Let's sort the tyre pressure out. Ugh. $20, $22 Q. Can I let you press the Q or no? Yes. Right, let's have a look at something. Where's the wet setup? That's telling me blah 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 blah. And 6. Weird. Let's look at the dampeners. What they're doing. So the thing is, right, it's going to be a dry race too. So if I set it up fully for the wet and it's fucking dry, I'm kind of screwed. But I'm just making sure it will work in wet and dry conditions. It's just a mixed setup, if you will. So I'm just seeing what the game thinks is reliable. And they're a little off, but... Well, a little off for me, but... Right, there's no change in the dampers. There's slight change in... No, there is a lot of change in the aero. No change in any of that. It's weird. Okay. So the wet setup was a 3.2 at the back, and the aggressive setup was a 2.8 at the back. It's weird. I wouldn't advise anyone usually taking this for them. What time does your race start? It starts at 7 PM BST. My stream will start at like 10 to 7. There is a link on YouTube now with a crappy picture, unfortunately. Let's just go with balanced. See what that looks like. Give me 1 second, guys, while I check something out of this. Why? Why is it like that? Go with that. Yo, John, how you doing, mate? I was just talking to the boys about my Ugandan lottery win. Rolling in it. JR, do you know why King isn't streaming lately? I think he's just busy at the minute, mate. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. He's got a brand new setup. He's trying to dial in the wheel. He's doing his AOR. I think he's going to be doing the RCI as well. And the odd endurance race. But I think he's just busy working, I think, at the minute. It's nothing bad or anything like that. I just think he's got a lot of stuff that he's doing. But he's alright. And he's still hilariously bloody quick. How are you doing anyway, mate? I thought, well, obviously last night I didn't realise how late it was when I messaged you. Probably not late for you over where you are, mate, but yeah, I thought I'd let you know about the guy in the server, because it was the only neutral server, and he was obviously saying, well, we're part of the same server, so I'm guessing, like, he's not just messaged me, or messaged everybody. I thought I'd give you a heads up. Cheeky TC change when I'm coming out that corner there. And there was a couple of places where I dropped the TC down to get the drive. You've done 500 laps at Daytona so far. And that's as well, you know, you've got to... Once you've sort of dialed in muscle memory wise, overdriving the car, you know, can be, I don't know, not a disappointment, but it's always nice to go in a little bit more fresh to some of the races. That, and if you do 500 laps and you're going to get taken out at turn 1, you can be quite defeatist. But hey, glad, you know, your preparation is your preparation. I'm not going to tell you how to go about your thing, mate. You do what makes you happy. Okay, I'm glad he is okay. Yeah, he's absolutely fine, mate. He's absolutely fine. Still an absolute beast. He's using a Lambo at the minute, which is a bit crazy. A lifetime ban, that's good to know. Not sure he was there, mate, but obviously... Oh, what is going on? Yeah, this isn't working for me.
We've got some light damage on the front of the car.
He didn't believe that I won the Ugandan lottery. Go figure. That increases the rear camber and stiffness I'm up front. Better on brakes that way. Less contact patch rearwards for a little rotation. Yeah, I mean... This is like the commitment that the boys have on iRacing, mate. They put in the work. They certainly do. Yeah, at the minute this isn't working for me, so... I've changed the cambers, yeah, on the rear, but you get more rotation, but throttle oversteer can be a thing as well. I'm gonna put wheel rates up, which is usually a no-no, but I'm gonna put the wheel rates up. Preload up. I'm gonna put the anti-roll bar back down. Anything else I can see? No. Put them back down. I'll tell you what I will do, the next run, if it's still bad, I'm going to put max tow on it. Right, let's go again. Are we seeing any more Hogwarts Legacy, John, from yourself today, or... Are we back in the rig at some point, mate? Not that there's anything wrong with Hogwarts Legacy, I haven't played it myself, so I wouldn't know. Oh, this feels a little better. Put the wheel weights up. I've changed the preload to try and have some sort of engine braking. Again, this is the quality server, so you'd think the conditions would be a little better. Still learning the damping language. Yeah, there's some tips and some tricks to the dampeners. There's a lot of good videos out there by esports drivers that usually, you know, Motec is what they all run with it, so like real life driving equipment, so they can max the dampness for the track. Leave the camber and try lifting the ride height in the rear to liven it up. Yo, racing, yeah. The rear ride height, I've got it set up so it sets. You're right though, but I've got it set up because it's going to be a mixed condition race, so I have to make sure it works in the dry and wet conditions. At the minute it's solely focused on the wet conditions, but I will, if I can't seem to get the rotation out of it, I will raise the rear a little bit. You're right. But thank you, man. How are you doing today? Just getting a lot of understeer at the front. But mind you, the tyre pressures aren't even up to pressure, they're full click off, so I'm not going to be getting the bite that I need at the minute. Shot will come up. Hope everyone's well, thank you for jumping in and having a chat. Whoops. Good. That's good news, mate. Well, there's a lot of guys in there that come in with soft foot infections and whatnot. I seem to be the only one today that's won the lottery. I haven't really. Whoops. Yeah, I know, man. Brooker will be on track tonight. He's not done much practice. I've not seen him out on track much. I saw him out on track last week for a little bit, but it's been very much Call of Duty in it. Also, maybe experiment with moving the brake bias. Yeah, you may be right with the brakes. I've got them very much. Leading towards the rear. We'll put them up a tiny bit. I'm going to put the ABS down a little bit.
Well, mate, this has been your Christmas best.
But Brooker's like sneaky, so he'll have been doing all his practice offline, so he'll be sleeper tonight, he will be. P1. Oh, we're wide. This is a motherfucker. If you get that wrong, you've got to try and finesse it through the gap there. I'm just getting understeer at the minute, but maybe that's me messing with things. But there's a lot of things I can do. Never like them cones anyway. We're on the grass, lock the front door. I knew you'd be sat there, you sneaky bloody bastard. And I try and bait you into commenting and it doesn't always work. In here for all the tips and tricks he can get is the connoisseur he is. Get yourself on track, man. Come and give me some bloody company. What else you been saying? Oh mate, it's been... You should have been here like half an hour ago. I was absolutely slagging you off. It was bad. I might get demonetised for it. It was Troy that brought you up, mate, with the Porsche thing, and I was like, not seeing him on track at all, you know? But he'll probably, what is it, blast us all tonight, because obviously the Porsche is super OP, and it's really quick here. And you seem to think it goes well anyway. Borovic came in last night, or Berenek, I forget which fucking one. I'm pretty sure they do it on purpose. And he did like a 39.7. It was like nearly 4 tenths faster, but it was wet when I set my time, and it was damp when he set his time. But you got to think they're going to have at least half a second. Oh shit, bad. Right. I'll convert Brookie to a BMW. Yeah, I'm not liking this at the minute.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track. Lap invalidated.
Yeah, not a big fan of this at the minute. I think I'm just gonna load our setup up. And try and work it again. What I've got to, do you know what I think I'm gonna do? Now these are my setups, right? Yeah, and you'd think that these are all the cars I've driven in the game, okay? Aston Martin, Bentley, the BMW M2, so that doesn't really count. There's 2 tracks on there, you know what I mean? Like for the M2, the Honda NSX Evo. There's 2 tracks on there. Like this is how limited I have run any cars in this game. McLaren, there's 5 tracks there, and they've all got like one set. Mercedes Evo, 2 tracks. Do you know what I mean? Like I have not ran any other car, 1 track, any other cars on this game. The shitty Porsche thing as well. I only even tried to do this Porsche thing because it was a big queue to book a game in, but 4 tracks. And the Porsche Cup 1 track. Do you know, that's how limited. I have done 2 seasons. The Aston Martin might have a couple more. Yeah, that's got a few more. I've done 2 seasons, and one was in the Bentley for AOR, and that's not even all the track. That was just a season at AOR. And then obviously, what's the Lexus got? It's got a couple of tracks, not all of them. And my BMW, which I have very, very limited practice. Copy. Resultant. What am I forgetting here? Paste. I'm going to try my SimGrid setup, which was for the rain. It was a flooded track, mind. And that was at Nürburgring. People who call the Porsche OP, let's see them drive it then. I can't drive it, but clearly when somebody can drive it, it's bloody fast. I know that because I've got a fucking Discord full of bastard Porsche drivers that are bloody quick. You can drive that BMW with no practice and eyes shut. Yeah, I've driven nothing but the BMW, so I can automatically go into a server and I'll kind of have I will automatically have a good understanding of where the ride height needs to be, which makes everything much easier than to set up. Okay, let me check these tyre pressures. This is professional streaming here for tyre pressures. Bear with me. I don't know why I'm not showing you the start of the setup, it doesn't mean jack shit. 26.5... 26.9... Not showing you the setup, but I'm shouting out the numbers. I'd show you the setup, but now Brock is in the chat. Yeah, it's just a risk. Okay, let's put the SimGrid on. Has that got rain tyres on it? Shit, the bed. It has got rain tyres on, right? And what's funny about that is the pressures are at, you can tell it was flooded and cold, because the pressures for my wets are at 30, 30.4, 30.5. That's pretty funny. Right. It's only 6.5. 6.9. Give me 1 second, guys. Now, I'm not saying this is gonna work right off the bat. It's probably not gonna work right off the bat. But it'd be interesting to know. Even that's not bad. The ride height's a little off, iffy. The ride height's a little iffy anyway. Fast and easy to drive. Is it fast and easy to drive? Then why is nobody in this league driving it? Why is nobody in any esports leagues driving it unless they're at a specific track where it seems to do well at? Like, your statement is 100% bullshit. Oh shit, did I save that? Oh, did I shit in the set? Oh, it's gonna go off, isn't it? Oh, you twat!
Green light. Go, go, go.
I kept it on, I guess. Did it keep it on? Yeah, it kept it on. There's a reason that nobody in this league is using it. Granted, right? There's but utter bullshit, right? Yeah. How many beamers are on this track, in this grid, in this field? 3. That's 1 including me, so 2, right? How many 911s are on this track? Bearing in mind it's like a 30, 31, 32 car grid. 10 of them are fucking 911s. So don't give me a bullshit about how it's not a good car, because 33% of the grid are all in fucking 911s. Because they have taste, and not everyone wants the easy meta. It's just not an easy meta at all. Like, the thing is, right, if it was an easy meta, yeah, I'm not blowing my own trumpet here, but if it was an easy meta, I wouldn't be the only BMW constantly up there, would I? Every BMW would be up there. So if your statement's utter bullshit, I don't see any other beamers that are like trying to fight the 911s, or at least trying to get fucking near the 911s. Like, I think there's been one beamer other than me in the top 10 all fucking season. But it's obviously not the meta car. If it was the meta car, everyone would be driving it. The fucking green track. It's a green track. It's a green track. About to rain. Oh, fuck off, man. 10 minutes till rain. Let's put the dry tyres on. Fuck off. I swear to God, he comes in here just to piss me off, just to wind me up. Like, just your points are not valid because there's nobody else fucking driving it, is there? There's just it's just not that. I bet if I was still in LFM, all I would see is BMWs. Well, you know, it's Suzuka this week, so there's BMW. Like, this is the thing with LFM, right? It depends what track you're at, because all the top drivers are just bot tourists, so they're not in one particular. I drive the BMW every track. Not just the track it's good at. Like, but the thing with LFM, like, you'll only see all the top guys driving the best cars for that particular track, so they'll change every other week to the fastest car for that track to make sure they're #1 in that server, which I obviously don't do. I'm just in the BMW. It's the only car I've got setups for it. It's the only car I've track progress. And the thing is, another thing as well, you're not allowed in LFM, Brooker. Burn. Making girlfriend revenge videos on them, mate. They don't even, for ladies and gentlemen at home, they don't even let Brooker go on LFM anymore because he's a very naughty boy. This is the wet setup for Simcrit. This isn't even for a dry try. And it automatically feels like it's probably because it's dry. But it feels better. People can't handle the truth. I don't know, right? There's obviously a lot of bollocks that happened in that race. But I think a good part, like 25% of that was on you as well, you know. We can portion some blame, but I think the result of you being banned was pretty harsh for making a fucking video, because you felt wrong done by, which is fine, you know. You shouldn't be banning anyone for making a video on a decision. I don't agree with that. But the guy was definitely pretty much just revenge punting you throughout the race. Even the pits was a bit dodgy too, but yeah, I think ultimately the guy was just revenge punting you for a pass you'd made on the second Egner. Which, you know, it's just hard racing at the end of the day, but that doesn't give him then the right to try and take you out at the chicane, at Spoon, in the pit lane, you know. If anything, if they were going to ban one of you for doing bullshit like that, then they should have banned both of you, because the guy was just as much in the bloody wrong. This setup feels good. I wonder what it feels like in the wet, because it's an actual wet setup. Made a video which they told me feel embarrassed. Well, you know, ultimately it's their decision. I imagine they get a lot of inquiries a day. But it seems a very harsh outcome. Oh, we're too fast.
Nothing validated.
Oh shit. Can we just all sort it all out and force everyone to drive the Lexus? I think... Do you know, the last time I was in the Lexus, we were... me and Brooke, in fact I was with Brooke when I last drove the Lexus, it was at Suzuka. And it was for a JL Motorsport race, I think it was like a 3-hour race or something. I don't remember how it finished, but yeah, that was the last time I drove the Lexus, and you know, it was alright at Suzuka, to be fair. You know, it was a stable platform. I could run a low TC out the chicane and whatnot, but I could never really push that car under a 2-minute lap at Suzuka, and that was like the fastest I'd been at Suzuka. So when we came to ISDA Suzuka practice, I was well surprised that I was able to do a 58, a low 59. Like, that's the fastest I've ever been at Suzuka. With those lobbies, and I was telling Brooker before we jumped into it, I think this lobby is a lot faster, because I know Brooker was the same, like we were kind of in that 59 area, very high 59. And we jumped into that lobby and it just seemed like it was so much quicker. I don't know if that's just me, like, but I seem to gain a lot of time being there. You kind of peel bands. My mate Rocky's just got over one, but what it does is it puts your license down to rookies. You lose all your SR basically, and your ELO, and you have to build it up again. But you kind of peel it, like, it's not... But I don't think you're the sort of person that will go to him and go, look, you know, maybe I was a little hasty, or, you know, I apologise, and this, that, and the other. I don't think you will. In my expert opinion. Is that rain coming in already? Fuck's sake.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Never gonna get us out. We'll finish this lap off. So I tell you what, if it's green tonight and the rain's coming, we need to be straight out on track, mate. Because come not even like halfway through the session, it's gonna piss it down. So whatever laps you set at the start of this session, they're going to be unbeatable halfway into the session, if the weather is the way it is, you know. This setup feels good around here, man. This is my Simgrid Nürburgring one. It fucking a flooded track. Feels good over the bumps too. I think I'm going to use this. I'll see what it's like in the practice server. Steady. Hang on a minute, I'm getting some messages here, and it's gonna like turn into World War III. That's not my style at all. Just like I don't use incendiary ammo on Warzone. Oh, this bloody guy. I use incendiary ammo in my RPK. I bet if I was still in alpha ammo, I was able to be right. I must have missed that jab there, mate. Slowing Porsche gang, exactly. Bot tourist, that's not me. Yeah, because people can't handle the truth. Right, yeah, chat. I did see your message, mate. I apologise for not talking to you there. Can we just, yeah, the Lexus. Again, we did race the Lexus at Suzuka. It was a bit of an endurance race, and I finished P2. I forget where Brooker finished. I'm sure he might be able to let you know. If they felt embarrassed, that's basically what the decision wrong. I tried to talk to them multiple times about it, and they asked me to open a ticket and then change their mind. I can't appeal the ban. You can if you're banned. I know that because I've had fucking guys in our Discord that have been banned off there. Not just a 30-day ban, an actual just banned. You're not allowed on there, and you can go in, you send a message, you have to go, look, I apologise, and like fucking delete that video and go, look, I was a bit hasty, I'd like to try again with a clean slate, and usually they'll let you straight back in. But obviously it's up to you what you want to do in that regards, but I think it's definitely worth it, because it's only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Anyway, they completely banned me for anything, that's why they need to make a video, it's a mean concept with them. You cheeky fuck, I'm the most honest people you'll meet. I didn't have to show me hitting that BMW at Suzuka. No, but you know, that's ultimately the context, so you give the whole context to the video. I understand that. I know what you like. Probably to honest for my own good. No, I don't know about that, mate. At least you know where you stand with someone that's honest, you know. All good. Heard your Lexus comment when you said that. No, I can't appeal it. I'm telling you the facts. I completely banned from everything. Oh, I know Boris. He's like one of the owners of the thing. He might be worth talking to on Discord, you know. That's the way I'd go about it. On Discord, talk to Boris. As the owner of LFM. See about getting your license back. Because your talents are wasted. Not being on there with those boys. I can't get on their Discord. You don't need to be on their Discord. He's on Dal's Discord. He's on a few other people's Discord. He's Boris LFM, so he's not just on there. He's very contactable. I can send you his username if you want. Nothing wrong with honesty. Sometimes people just take advantage of it. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. They do. And unfortunately, there's loads of wolves out there that take the piss out of people that are too kind. That's why I'm done with this game. Nothing for me to do. No, yeah, you can get banned off LFM, and you know they give you like a 7-day ban or a 30-day ban or whatnot. I think Brooker actually got a total bloody ban off there. So like I think they might have banned his Steam ID essentially. But I think it's still worth talking to Boris about or someone like that. Done with this game? What do you mean you're done with this bloody game? You're not done with this game, you're just burnt out, sick of getting bloody crashed out. I'm thinking about doing some iRacing. A little different. Give me 1 second, guys. Ugh. Got the pickle rig. We're getting filled up. Go again. I saw your laps yesterday when you were in the race server. I'm going to jump on the race server shortly. I saw your laps in the Lexus, and you weren't fucking far off at all. You were pretty fucking close. I think it was like 6 tenths. It wasn't that far off in the Lexus. Pickle Rick. Right. Where are we? Now a damp track. I'm not going to learn anything from being on this. I'm going to jump into the race server. Oh, I bet I didn't save that either. That's what it is. Race, old part, race server. It's 9 minutes. Right, okay, let me catch up a little bit. Boris is the one that banned me, okay, right, that's...
Go.
They're calling me, but comes out with the tag. Yeah, I mean, that is the only... That's not right. That's the only thing with iRacing is just the constant renewal of membership, which, you know, if you can afford the year one, then go for it, but simply, it's not an option. And then obviously you're buying your content constantly. I'm sure once you've bought enough of this shit, you know, you don't have to keep bloody rebuying it. It's just, I don't know. I had a friend come in the other day, Carlo, and he's not spent a penny other than subscription on iRacing. He's enjoying it. ISDA, AOR, Simgrid, etc. There's lots, like FRL. I'm done with this game. When was the last time I raced anything but ISDA? No, not for me to do during the day. No competition during the day. I was getting close to 1,000 views at LFM. Getting about 30 on public losses. Bro, your live streams are like 100 views usually. Consistently, even if you're jumping on during the day or like that, well, you do all right. I don't get looking as many views either, but I guess I don't do it like for a sort. I don't know, but I don't. You do just as well as everybody else. I know that comes on here. Some days are just better than others with, you know, people able to watch or whatnot. But I don't think you do particularly bad out of it. I think you've got a great community that love you to death. You've got a great community that actually enjoy watching your racing. When you come on them racing, you can tell everybody on that channel mainly wants to watch your racing. I know you enjoy UFC. I know you enjoy the Warzone side to it too. But you can tell, even with like the chat interactions and then the people that jump in that like love to watch you race and go about your thing. You are generally underrated as a streamer. You're funny as shit. It's hilarious watching you do it. You can tell when you're racing you've got a passion for it, and you enjoy being out there, especially when you're racing. Do you know, I've been a bit defeatist about it, mate, but fucking you are like very much. You've got a community there that love and enjoy watching you do your thing on track, big time. Like without bloody watching you on ACC, I probably, well, I wouldn't be in your stream. I wouldn't be talking to you. I wouldn't have never fucking found you. Say like, you're a top bloke, a great guy. My fucking wife loves you, and you know me bloody kid loves you too, and that lot. Everybody like enjoys watching you race, and that's just from my side. There's lots of people that enjoy seeing you race on track. I mean, you can't if you've not got the passion for it or whatnot. But I don't see that when you're out on track. I see that you do enjoy it. Obviously, last couple of rounds, especially with ISDA, it's just been a bit of a shit show, like, especially from your point of view, which can be disappointing. But I've seen you in the public lobbies. I love coming on with you, like at the Bathurst and stuff like that, when I can jump on and get to race with you, and it's always good fun. It's always respectful, and it always looks like you're having a giggle and a bit of a laugh. You can tell you have got a passion for doing it, man. 100%. Roll on Renspot, yeah, it should be interesting seeing the subscription service and how it all plays out a little bit. It'd be interesting to see what it's like offline, online. Struggling with the chicane at the hairpin and a few other places. Think I can be quick there. Just botching the aggressive setup all kinds of the wrong way. I've just gone purely for a wet setup. Well, it's an aggressive setup, so first off. Or it's a dry setup, rather. And then I've made it into a wet setup, so it's a mixed condition. So if it rains, the balance should be there, and if it obviously dry, then I still should be able to drive it. But mainly it's set up so I don't kill myself in the wet. But I mean, these are all ifs and buts and coconuts. I was just saying at the start of the stream, what happened at Barcelona at turn 1 and the dry? This is more likely going to be wet, and it's pretty much a single file bloody track, so I kind of expected to see a safety car. Where does the yeah, I mean, 100 isn't as much as a thousand views. But you're not consistently streaming racing anymore. You was on like LFM every other day, and like the algorithm sort of picks you up a little bit. Everyone that like knows you're on there, like fucking. You're not doing it every day, or you're not on there every day, so the views are going to take a bit of a hit. LFM is very popular. I've been doing LFM last week or two, mate, and I don't think one video has broke 100 views, you know? It's just that the way it is. I've enjoyed racing on it though, mate. It's been good fun. And I've been wiped out literally every race I've fucking done there. At the first race, I got wiped out in the first lap, clawed my way back up past my door number. The second race, I was literally fighting for P4, and mate, I went too fast into the pit lane, which I never do. And instead of giving me a drive-through, which you'd think it did, for some reason it's a stop and go 30 seconds. Fucking Suzuka. So I've gone from P4 to like back of the grid, so that was annoying. And then I went on a bit of a late night one. I was literally fighting for second and third, and I got door banged out the way second, you know, just hard racing. And this next corner, the same fucking lap, the lap later, I got spun around and put back into like 8th or something like that. So I wasn't particularly happy with that. They both messaged and apologised, but yeah, I'm not doing great off it. Like for views, whatever. I prefer coming on and doing the league racing, but obviously it just gives you something extra to do. But if you set up a fucking schedule, a plan, your community posts, that's what you're doing, and notified everybody, I'm sure your views would pick up. But I mean, it's just that willingness to want you to come on the ACC every day and do that sort of thing. There's plenty of lobbies. There's AOR lobbies, the JL lobbies, there's other stuff, and you get the community to come in with you. But you have a community that love watching you race, and you have a community that enjoy seeing you do it on track. Yeah, well, I miss coming into the public lobbies pretty well. I'll see him online and I'll be like, I'll have to twist our arm's leg a little bit to jump on, and I'll jump into the lobby and I'll sort of sneak into the server of where he's at. I always have to like rewind his stream to find the bloody server name and that lot. But I love jumping in there, and it's nice to see loads of other people in there, because a lot of people join it. As Andy comes in, a lot of the other boys all jump in. You're racing, I've seen you in there too, and we all kind of jump in that same lobby and we all have a laugh and a giggle together, man. That's essentially why I enjoy coming on ACC. I don't know, mate. I went from 400 subscribers and I streamed every couple of days, every week for 2 weeks, and we're like nearly at 240. I think it helps the algorithm, but yeah, like I say, it's probably not everything in that respect. Challenge is fun, but the pain. Public lobbies can always be that way. But I think the most fun I've ever had in public lobbies is with you guys. And your community. I think you undervalue your community, and... What's this? What, February? 23rd of February? The fuck? Hang on a second. That's not right. A lot of people enjoy definitely watching your race, buddy. Shite. Is this right? Is that right? No, I think they're for dry ones. Making me write down shit. Right, that was what that was, okay. Practice this. So the issue, it's such a fucking faff about tyre pressures and that lot, and if I get these wrong and I don't have the right ones, then it's just going to be an absolute uphill battle. Like, it doesn't matter how much I try and set the car up properly for it. If I don't get the pressures right, and they're not in the right window, everything else is absolutely screwed. Right, so this is the SimGrid one, this is the rain one. It is very different. I thought I was drawing pen on my face for a second there. Everything about it's very different. I think I'm going to go full... It's not even full wing. So this might be a barrel of laughs. Okay. Let's try this out for a game of cricket. Oops. They went awful straight away. I mean, I've even got the brake balance up there. The ABS is really high too. I need to sort a few things out of it. It's hard. I can already tell because coming out the pits with my other setup, I've had to drop it to second gear there on the first lap. Otherwise, I'm just off into the grass. It doesn't slow down fast enough. This is automatically a lot grippier. There's a bit more to it. Yeah, online lobbies can be that way. It's getting yourself in a good one, I guess. Two good people. I like this setup already. I just like the way it handles. And we're not even... Our tyre pressures look way too high. Which they are. There's no way they should be on the first lap. We'll sort it out. Okay, Ulton race practice. So what I think tonight is it's going to be a very, very quick dry qualifying. I'm going to call it now. It's going to be a dry qualifying for about 8 minutes, and then it's going to start to rain. So the times you set at the start of qualifying are going to be very key, because they're going to be unbeatable once the rain starts coming down. Then, I'm predicting it's going to be a wet start to the race, obviously wet qualifying, it's at the end, a wet start to the race, and I think it's just going to, for about 20 minutes, just have a steady downpour, and then I think it's just going to stop, and the track's going to start to dry out. That's my prediction. Racing. Content. Have some fun doing it. It's the same thing as LMM, really. I mean, alright, you've got a license there. I guess you're gaining some ELA, some safety rating, but it's exactly the same thing, really. I know pit skill. The only reason I was doing pit skill is because you found it and went on there. I think the only issue with pit skill is there's not a lot to do during the day, is there? You know, it's when everyone sort of finishes work, so you're limited. You can't jump on during the day with pit skill as much, unless it's like a weekend or something. Tyre pressures really need sorting out.
Well done, mate. This has been your Russell best.
This feels better. I need to sort the tyre pressures out on it, but it's definitely more time now.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
Oh, we're too wide off that. Let me sort the tyre pressures out. This is head and shoulders above the one I'm using, and this is a SimGrid one from last year. So 26, that was already a key over, so... We only did a few laps as well, so you've got to suspect that they're going to go higher. I'm amazed how well that feels at the minute. Oh shit, that's probably why, because the fucking ducts are super closed. Save it again, do some more testing with it. It's still got 30 litres in it, so you gotta think there's more bloody time in that. Happy with that so far. Just gotta wait until Rensport arrives or I can afford to get back on iRace. I'm terrible at watching streams, always makes me want to jump in the rig. Yeah, I get that. I'm not allowed in the rig most of the day because I've got wife and kid and whatnot. As soon as I see Brooker on there, I get like that itch to jump on. Let me disable the FSR now and see if that makes any difference to what's going on in front of me. But yes, I'm exactly the same way. Oh, one race at 6 PM now? What the fuck is that? I guess because they weren't filling the server? Up it. Up. I know they've got championships. I know they do championships. I know a few lads that do that. It's, Sebastian, who's hilariously bloody quick. JJTV and a couple of other ones. Even that guy Simquix who does the videos. The two there are all like pit skill drivers. They're all like a voice comms together. I think it helps as well, like from my side at least. At least we've got, you know, we've got a team of drivers and they all drive and we all sort of work together and input together and, you know, we'll go out on track, we'll do practice sessions and, well, what is it, help each other with the setups, jump in each other's cars and setups, do on the tracks and whatnot, just work together. But there's always something happening and doing. Always somebody there we can jump on with. But yeah, public lobbies I just don't do. I don't do public lobbies unless, obviously, I see you in there. It's league racing. I can't ever really seem to find a clean public lobby, or at least a competition in it. And I haven't done AOR for a long time. A couple of seasons now. Mainly because I'm doing the super sprints at FRL. All it is an email address with Discord. I don't see why you need Discord to open an Elephant account. Just need to link your Steam account to it. The only thing that I've used Discord for is if you're putting in an appeal or you're putting in a protest or something. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if you do need to sign up a Discord account for it. This feels so much better. ABS fucking 7 as well, man. Maybe that's the way forward, because it... Oh, but why do you... No. The 10th loss there, Jesus. Two tenths easy. Keeping it in second there. Oh, hit the curb. Fucking bell end. Lost that time. must have braked a lot later into that. Turn, you wee ladder! Apologies to any Scottish people watching. I won't do that again. It was so sideways. So yeah, what have we done? A couple of laps. Tire presses aren't bad. It looks like the front right's gonna get very hot. The rear left could come up a click. Pardon me. I can't believe how much better that feels around the lap. I'm not even max wing either, so... If I put that up max wing, let's try that. Max wing. This is the last stupid thing I'm doing. Yeah, I think there's options, like, but ultimately it's your choice whether you want to or not. I think you've got to swing both ways, like, give people the benefit of the doubt. People make harsh decisions and, you know, heat of the moment sort of thing. I've got that off, and I didn't have the big sync on before. Just apply that. Let me save this, because this isn't my video customs. I changed this the other day. I had a bit of a stupid one. I plugged my HDMI cable after playing on the PlayStation at Warzone Wii U, and I plugged it into the wrong HDMI bit, so I wasn't using my actual graphics card. Right, load that. Apply that. These are my old settings, so it should run fine. Oh shit, it's not even on. Last few laps. This should be better. This is what I've been running in ISDA all season before it started being a little prick with me. No, I mean, what I mean by that is people make harsh choices in the moment, i.e. they've obviously made a very harsh decision, but they've made that in the heat of the moment kind of thing. That's what I mean by it. Obviously, they're getting thousands of stewards inquiries every single day. WD-40 on that accelerator. Shit. Whoops. And ultimately, I think until that video was made, obviously for right or for wrong, you weren't going to get lifetime banned by them, was you? I just don't think that other guy was going to get as much as a penalty as you probably wanted him to get, which he did deserve. banned for like what's happened on track, have you? Like what the incidents and what went on in that race at Suzuka. They've literally banned you because of the video that you've made, disagreeing with their decisions, you know. Which really shouldn't, I don't think, be taken into context when deciding somebody's fate, you know. They should just stick to their stewards' decisions on track, but I'm not sure what they're trying to save face there, maybe their image or something, I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't think they should be banned for making a video. There's plenty of fucking streamers that I know, much bigger streamers as well, that come on there and, you know, bad-mouthed LFM. On the next day, like, retracted the statements. Oh, well, you know, it's not all bad, I'm just having a bad day, and this is that and the other, and LFM's great, and this, that and the other, but yeah, 24 hours later, there was slagging LFM off and whatnot. I don't think you should be banned for making a video, which ultimately is what happened. Losing a lot of time. Off before you snap, okay? Well, the aim wasn't to try and piss you off, Booker, that's for sure. I was having a conversation, mate. It is alright to disagree. I don't agree with their decision to ban you. Let's make that very clear. They should just stick to on-track decisions and results and whatnot. I don't know if the graphics are looking any better, to be fair. Oh shit. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody, buddy. I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you anything about that. I'm just trying to get like a different perspective on it, mate. I'm also saying that I don't believe you should be banned lifetime either. And ultimately, you weren't banned for the shit that was going on track. It was the video, which I don't agree they should be banning you on. Everyone's allowed to disagree, I guess. But ultimately, that was not what happened on track. So to do that to you, I don't agree with either. Like, they should just stick to handing out bans and handing out penalties and stuff like that for shit that happens on track. But I agree with you. Oh, tire pressures are still low. Shit. What's going on? Alright, let's try set some fucking laps here. What we got? 7. Try and keep it in third, just try some different stuff. Oh no, we were a 10th down. I cannot get that swing in there unless I drop it to second very quickly. And the tire pressures are so far down, I don't understand. What has the temperature dropped or some shit? I'm gonna have to practice this. That is gonna be a thing tonight. I'm gonna have to understand why the pressures are so far down like that. How could they be that far off from the start of the session to now? How can they not even be in the range? And I've only took a couple of clicks off. I've not even touched the fucking things. Weird. Maybe I'm just not driving quick enough or something. Let's see if they go back up again. In the 28s now. Maybe there's more water on track or something. Just try to kick the ass out of it. Gotta be more water on track. There's no way the tyre pressures are going down that fast. From 30 to below. Ooh. Yeah, there's more water on track, there's got to be. Doesn't make any sense. Just watching the rears now. Look off. There's got to be more water on track. It's the only thing that makes any sense with the actual setup. Doesn't make no sense. Oh, right, the track temperature has dropped to 27. Right, it's dropped 2 degrees. Ah, 27. We're trying. We are definitely trying. I'm not sure what was going on in the chat there. I wasn't trying to upset Rooker or piss him off. Another 10th in the middle sector. That was done 2 laps earlier. And just like you can tell that the temperature's gone down because even the sector times have dropped off dramatically by 2 tenths at most areas. Like like 2 to 5 tenths. Okay. Hopefully we've accounted for that. What is it? See what time we're on, see if there's a... No, I'm not even going to say what race I'm going to sign up to. Jesus fucking Christ. Right, let's do this. Definitely more water on the track and the track temperature has dropped. Not as many clouds in this... You mother. In half an hour the rain is going to die off. You can see by the clouds now that it's going to get a little bit drier out on track. Which would make that, what, 10 minutes? 20 minutes. It's almost half and half. Okay. Come on, tyres. I'm glad I tried out the, what is it set there? The SimGrid one I had, and I ultimately won that as well. No, I was never credited with winning that race. I've got the fucking replay to prove I won the race. But yeah, I was never credited with it. Come on, tyre pressures. Still need to find the braking point for that corner. Three tenths down there. Weird, man. Hey, Miss Peaches, how are you today? Got my coffee? I've just finished my coffee. Oh, Jesus, you just reminded me. Going cold at the minute. Still doing a little bit of practice for today's league race that's coming up. It's very rainy. I need my coffee, I need an umbrella. Trying to figure out what's going on with the tyres. A lot of complicated stuff, and without coffee it just wouldn't be possible. I hope you're having a nice day, Miss Creatures, or I don't know what time it'd be there. Maybe it's night. I'm not too sure. I'll have to look it up. And I hope you're having a nice day. All night. Oh, you bugger. This up. Two minutes, 2 seconds off. I think ultimately I'm chasing times where the lobby's been in a much better setup. Morning time, morning, well, you've got the whole day ahead of you. Well, I'm very honoured that you would like to spend some of your morning with me and with the rest of the legends in the chair. I don't tend to be a very good morning person. Like, I'm alright once I've got coffee in me and I've kind of like, you know, I think I need like 5 minutes or like a cold-blooded lizard in the morning just out in the sun, like warming up a little bit. It just takes me 5 minutes to come round to the fact that the day's started and not everybody's out to get me. But I don't tend to be the best morning person. Now, afternoon, that's my jam. Cannot do that in third. Yeah, it's not happening in first gear, unfortunately. That's good. I'm definitely going to use this setup though, 100%. So we're getting less rain now, so the track is drying out. It's not drying out, but it's got less water being put on the track. Or rain, water. Tyre pressure is starting to come up a little bit. But it will be time shortly to come in and put dry tyres on, so we'll see how they handle and we'll get a good... Because usually I'll wait till it's like greasy, damp, I can't remember which one it is now. To come in and put the tyres on. But then even then it takes a few laps for them to warm up, so watching the people come in and put the tyres on is probably a better option, and we'll like navigate, have a look at what their lap times are, because for a few laps, if they're on dries, they're going to be a few seconds off. If we're only like a second off our pace, ultimately they're going to lose anything for like 10-20 seconds by the time we come in and hit. So we're just going to check which tyre's going to be faster, keep an eye on the deltas. There's a lot to pay attention to. I think this will work. Oops. There's a corner somewhere. Practice pitting and then decide. Oops. This is not a bad line, really. Exactly, yeah, exactly. A few minutes just to get the old brain ticking and the eyes working in the right direction. Like, it's funny because everyone knows, like, kind of like as soon as I wake up, I'm just a bit of a grumpy ass, so I just get left for 5 minutes just to sort of like solar power up a little bit. Not generally like an arsey person at all. Like, it's just very first thing. I guess I can't be the only one that's in that bracket too, you know. So that's reassuring. Put some more pressure on these tyres. Just save that. See how the Porsche's getting along. It's not going to be on their times until the track dries out a little bit. Purely because there's a lot of water coming out. It should start getting faster and faster now, though. But yeah, we're here tonight. It's going to be a pain in the ass, I imagine. I imagine there's going to be a safety car too. Visually impacts image quality and is suited for sensitive footage. Yeah, it's a weird one. At the minute, it's just trying to find a good balance, which is difficult. Oh, bugger. It's shining super bright outside as well, so I've got like a strip of light that's coming in from outside. Right. It is 20 to 3, let's say. Let's end the day with... oh no. Thanks for understanding, good luck in the next road. That was perfect. That's, at least I got a nice message there. Just from another driver. So we have in 18 minutes a LFM race. with absolute rockets, and the Platinum driver, nearly 6,000 ELO. It's crazy. A lot of fast drivers in here. Do we sign up to it? 2 splits at the minute. Junior Hunter. Zaza Racing Team. I know Zaza. I missed Zaza in now. Indy Suzuka, and I prefer to do Suzuka. It's a bit of a longer race, but so there's a bit more to gain from it. So I think we'll sign up for the Suzuka one, and that starts at 3, I imagine. 3 PM. Okay, we can try it. Again, this will probably fill out. There'll probably be a lot more than. What is that? I don't know what that is. I dread to think. Okay, let's sign up to it. At least we've got something to do for the end of the stream. I don't know how it's going to go. My last couple haven't been brilliant, if I'm honest. Currently ranked 9th in the lobby. Which isn't bad, it's like a top 10, so we'll be. That's our door number, that's where we need to come in this lobby. It's P9. Okay. Let's get into the server and have a look what all the boys are doing. Suzuka single practice. There's only 6 in that practice, that can't be right. 27, there we go, dry practice. Change the car, colour, jumping in, drink a cup of tea. Tea now, not coffee. I've never noticed that pool. Is there a pool there? There's a pool there. Shit, why are you there? Need to slow it down somewhat. Oh, the water drainage, right? It's gotta be. Make more sense. Lovely gap out there. Golf, Audi. Passat. Audi, Golf. Maybe a Seat. No idea. It's pretty cool, though. No Land Rovers, weird. Cool is that? What's over there? I doubt nothing. Pretty cool stuff that you're not like aware of. And It's like hospitality interviews or something. Very much a hospitality stand. Helicopter that is actually moving around. Oh, quickly look into the back end of the pit lane. I didn't realise this was all here, to be fair. I mean, why would I? Yeah, we can't even get in there. What's this for? I'm not even going to pretend to know. There's an actual tunnel there. Is there anything in here? Just a door. Under here? I apologise, guys. It's cool you can look around the track. Yeah, I've not really utilised it at any point, to be fair. There we are. Oops. That's pretty cool. Oh, tyres are very cold. Okay, let's put our setup on. When was the last time we used one? 20th of February it looks like. 20th? Yeah, 20th. I haven't actually got any pressures really for this. Let's go out and see what it's like. Okay, we're signed up to the LFM race, or the race that shall not be named. And we're gonna do the 45-minute race before we go and take a load off, if you will. Oops. Is that you go behind me? I think it is. I'm just gonna let him by.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. There's a slow car up ahead.
Probably a good test. Hopefully the temperatures are going to be around the same sort of area. Oops. 10 minutes.
Slow car ahead.
Looks like a great line through there.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Jeez, I'm gonna need fucking sunglasses to do this race with the sun coming through. Jesus Christ. Not been a very successful lap so far, but again, it's just some muscle memory into doing Suzuka. But these boys are going to be so quick. Not a million miles away from the pressures, but not great. I'd like to put a lap in at least. It's going to prove difficult to keep driving like that. Come on, Junior.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Got that chicane very wrong. The sun's beautiful, but it's not a helping factor here. The guy in front is like a Williams Esports pro driver, I think. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Usually in the Bentley.
Well done, mate. This has been your
That
first
wasn't a
race.
very clean lap.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Oh, right, it'll do, it'll do, it'll do, it'll do. Still getting a bit of frame drops here. Maybe enable it, quality, balanced, let's try balance, I guess. Right, let's just try that. How long have we got? We have got... An idea. It's the wrong fucking thing. Two minutes until the sign-up's closed. Where are we still at the minute though? There's a lot of guys that have signed up. We're currently 15th in the lobby at the minute. We're probably going to go about a bit further down, but ultimately we only have to get 15th in that lobby. I said we have to survive the bloody thing first, but there's Samir's in there too. There's a lot of very fast drivers. And it's still got 2 minutes to sign up. So what I'm going to do quickly, for those that are still in attendance, I'm just going to go quickly make a cup of tea. Well, I've got 4 minutes left, so bear with me. Just forgetting the important stuff. Alright, we're not far off. So we jump in that server. Do you think he's charging us? Okay. Let's have a quick look at what the splits are now. Sign out's closed, so we'll definitely know which position we're in now, because no more cars can join. A lot of legend drivers, platinum drivers, gold drivers. Jesus. We're 17th in this lobby. Well, that's hard northern, but that's why we've got to try and come. And there are 39 cars on track. We have 2 splits, I believe. There is. Okay. So we're definitely split 1. which is nice. Have a look at the time. The lobby, the server is about to come up any second. Still 4 people watching, that's amazing, thank you very much. Hello Briz, mate, how's it going? Only just put PC on since Tuesday. Where is he, Brizzy? Who's that Finnish guy? Oh, in Low-Full Motorsport, I've no idea, buddy, but they're all ranked really, really high. Only put since Tuesday, so since, what's that, Super Sprints at Alton. I've got Alton Park tonight in the wet. Mixed conditions, random conditions, so that should be loads of fun. But that's my league race tonight, it's at Alton Park. We're just going to quickly do a LFM race at Suzuka, 45 minutes, and I'm going to turn it all off and then hopefully be able to, what is it later on? Like the lobby should be open up there. The lobby should be open, right? Dry. Signal practice. Right, it should be at the top. It should be opening up any second. There we go, it's opening up. Suzuka, Split 1, Connect. I hope you're well anyway, Briz. Open tonight as well, 60 minutes rookies race. Oh, in the dark as well, yeah, that's gonna be an experience, man. Just a lot of stuff. Alright, that is what we'll go with. Oh, well, maybe take some pressure out. 22, 26. It is what it is. That is what we're going to go with. So I guess. Good luck, bro. Thank you for your race. I appreciate it, mate. We're going to bloody need it in this lobby. Jesus Christ. Ultimately, we're ranked 17th. Our door number's 17th. So if we can just be near the 17th position or above it, we'll increase. But it's just about really getting away with any damage and caught up in any nonsense on the first lap, really. And anything can happen. That's pretty good. I had people doing 32s at Alton as well the other night. Good luck in the race. I'll be lurking. Thank you, Miss Peaches. I appreciate it. And I hope your morning is slightly coming round to you. May it be an absolute blessed one. Okay, here we go, boys. The league that shall not be named.
Green light, go, go, go.
Cars all over the place. What the fuck is going on? He's not even got a bad connection, so. Bit of Ford coma now. Food coma, right, I'm with you. The connection is super bad at the minute, I don't know why. Got a door plate number 3 behind me and he's like hustling me to get on with it, which isn't happening. We're all going to bottleneck at the top of, what is it anyway? Top of 130, yeah.
Slow car ahead.
Those boys are too close together. We're gonna get caught up, definitely. Anyway, first lap, let's see. Seems a lot better than the other day. I had my PC guy come out. I still need to change some things with the VSync and whatnot, but yeah, I had my HDMI cable plugged in the wrong fucking slot. Whoa, what is going on? I had my HDMI cable plugged into, basically not my graphics card. Well, this is going to be a shite lap. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, it was pretty bad, man. But it was kind of my own fault. But I had to come over, check some settings out, sort some stuff out on it too, so there were other settings. Wrong hole. Hopefully that's a Rompu comment. Race fan. And not like a Love Life comment. Pressures are not where they need to be. Well, too high. Go fuck yourself. Wrong hole joke, yeah. That was what as soon as I saw it, I was like, I hope that's food. Come on, Junior.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Really not getting this right at the minute. It kind of sets some laps, but it's not happening. Maybe I should have come in and sorted the tyre presses out. No, it's not maybe. I should have come in and sorted the tyre presses out. Right, let's get this right. Shit, lad.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Well done, mate, your fastest lap so far. in sector 3. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Should have sorted the tyre pressures out, 100%. Hello, Lightblade. Hope you're well. Struggling.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Yellow flag in sector 2.
There's definitely more time in this lap. I need to sort the pressures out, man. Messed that up. A shame.
There's a slow car up ahead.
We'll get 2 more
Yellow
laps.
flag ahead. Watch out in front.
2 more laps. Thank you. Oh, I should have kept it third. Lost a 10th in that sector. Easy.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, we lost that time. What's the gap at the minute? I think there's another 2 tenths in it. Just kind of put us with those boys, but obviously there's still a bit of the session to go yet, so it is what it is. This is our last lap because we've not got the fuel. We've got 1 more after this. You got to think all the boys will improve, so.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Okay, last lap for us.
Losing time in sector 3.
No, we lost a 10th, man. We're losing 2 tenths. Fuck. Bollocks!
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
I think there was maybe 3 tenths in that lap. Bollocks. That's a shame. We'll go down the order a little bit now. And it wasn't helping whatever setting I had on there either. Just disable that. Oh, it looks like we're going to be going down the order a tiny bit here. I think ultimately we did have more time in our lap, a lot more time in our lap. I think we had like 2 or 3 tenths, which would have been us around a 6. So up this kind of way. Son of a gun. Gotta think these boys are gonna improve. Well, that was a shame about that last one, man. Steering wheel now on, just can't be asked to load. Banner labs. Wait, buddy, I'll take you out shortly. Oh, where's me? Oh, shite. Okay. He snapped his rig while he was racing. Good. Good, somebody can feed her. Don't it? How am I doing? I'm okay, mate. I've got obviously some league racing coming up tonight, so I'm just mentally prepping for that, really. Pad 2, pad 1? I'm not fucking sure. But I'm just legally prepping for legally. I'm just prepping for the ISDA league race tonight at Alton Park in the wet conditions, mixed condition race. So we're just trying to put some laps in there. But ultimately, I'm doing maybe too much at the minute, so. Pressing the brake too hard. Oh my god, how hard was he pressing the brake? How big's his feet? Go on, Jedders, Jesus. He's got a new rig now. I mean, if that's not a good enough excuse to get yourself a new rig, there will never be anything that is good enough to do that. But how's your week, the day going, Lightblade? I know when we spoke last you were very busy. See how that goes. I'm very underprepared for this. Nice, dude. You don't need to look. I know you'll smash it. I'll try. As long as we're P17 or above, it'll be worth doing this race. But every Suzuka race I've had, I've either buggered it up myself, or it's not gone to plan. Seems to have seagulls outside my house squawking. It's nice to have a week on Alpha, but the same track as we do our league races. It is nice, but you know, ultimately it could have been Alton. Yeah, all good, all work, no play at the minute. Yeah, well, I mean, the work it will provide the play eventually. It's no comfort while you're having to do all that crap, I understand. But yeah, we'll be back. This is our last race of the day we're going to do, and then we'll be back for 10 to 7, so 52 minutes past 6. We'll start the stream, and then we'll see how Alton goes. An hour and a half at Alton Park, in mixed conditions with the ISDA League. It's going to be interesting.
30 seconds.
Okay. Interesting. Exactly, mate, yeah. You've got to do these things to...
20 seconds.
I think it got rewinded where it broke. Shit. Rewelded, right, okay, so he's not got a brand new one, he's managed to get it fixed. It's crazy.
Stay single file.
See if we can make some positions up here. Let's see if we not get killed ultimately, I think that's going to be nice. A lot of people with real bad connections. But obviously from Asia or other place. Just an educated guess at the name, really. He's on a motorway. Well, he should be lap records now, shouldn't he? Should be night and day compared to the G29. "39 cars on track." We'll look forward to watching him on his Mercer then. I'm not going to get to see it tonight because obviously I've got my league racing tonight, but I will obviously check in afterwards and see how everyone got on. The two cars in front of me have got absolutely shit connections. A bit gutted because we could have maybe been in front of these boys if we'd got our lap together on the last one. Should be on your ass now. It should be, mate. Yeah, exactly. Come on, brother. I don't know, I think we're going to be a victim of that Porsche, honestly. He's going to get the jump off the line, but his connections, that's all I'm issues about. You can see in the bottom left there next to his door number, it's got a yellow ping going orangey. So I've got to be careful of any rubber banding that's going on, because this car might not be where it appears to me. We just got to come 17th or better. Just got to survive the first lap as well also, so there's a lot of ifs and buts. Try to get hydrated. The world's finest tea.
Going double file.
Do have the inside, but again the Porsche is going to be very quick. Tyres are still bloody cold too. A lot of things to keep in mind, don't want to twat the curbs too much.
Green light. Go, go, go.
That's at the inside line. You're a fucking idiot.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
How is that?
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
But yeah, my fault for being I was over cautious there.
Window is opening.
be ready to rumble. For tonight, maybe. Right this second, there. I need to jump these before I get hit by the car behind. It's difficult because everyone's got slipstream at the minute. Massive gap from where that Porsche is to the rest of the field. The front pack anyway. We're not driving well enough at the minute ultimately, so. Everyone's very closely knit and packed. We're just trying to avoid an accident and...
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
We're absolutely swamped.
Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Now they're behind us. Boys up ahead fighting hard. Maybe a little too hard. I don't know what to do, like, I can't come in and pit yet. Just try and jump the traffic, essentially. And they're not traffic, but... That's what these boys are going to do in front.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Come on, bro.
There's a slow car up ahead.
The thing, I've got an Audi all over me. I'm slowing down for these fucking idiots that are going side by side into 130R. They're just pushing me right back into it.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
Tokyo Drift. Driving like a bit of a tit at the minute. we get under 2 minutes. Where the fuck are you going?
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. Car on the left. Clear on the left. There's some light damage at the left.
Am I just getting fucking bullied this race or something? What the fuck, man? I shouldn't be giving anyone room, is that what's happening here? Like, I'm not battering into anybody else. It's not me hitting anybody. More under threat from the car behind me than this guy is in front.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
Yeah, it's brake or we're gonna have an accident. That's the metaphor here. Just need to sort my lines out. Bad traction off that corner. Not quick enough. They're just going to cut my nose off every time I make a move, and I'm going to have an accident, and it's going to be my fault. Knew the Porsche was going to be a fucking issue in front too. It is what it is, it's just racing, I guess. I'm pissed off at the other BMW for door tapping us.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Let's get the fuck out of this terrain. Why have we got a Merc doing his utmost to slow everybody down? I don't fucking know. It's an off track. It's weird, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can gain some time, I don't know. Oh no! Oh. I forgot to take the suspension damage and the bodywork off, so now it's going to be a 33-second stop. It's just gone bad to worse, hasn't it? Should have taken the damage off. There's enough room on this track to go side by side, you don't need to door bang anybody out the way. Should have been going now, am I not?
Mandatory stop is not clear. Let's go, go, go.
Alright, we're fueled and we're ready. Tires are still really cold. What the fuck, man? Concentrate on our own race, our own pace, let's bring it on. 26 minutes. I apologise for being a little quiet.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
I don't know what's happening. I really don't. What is going on? Maybe it's because there's a lot of fuel in, I guess.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Put it down, sir.
Slow car ahead. We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
We are at the halfway mark. There is still a long way to go. You're right. Stop being so defeatist. The guy behind me is definitely going to come by. Just catching 2 temps on a straight. So. Plus I can't fucking get that right.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
this isn't going to end well.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Number 5 Porsche again, like, near us. None of my pace has been so far off, it's crazy.
Losing to the car heading sector 1. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Turn. Turn. Just can't get it to turn at the minute, it's a fucking pain in the ass, man. I imagine everybody in front of us is all pitted. And the only consolation really is, what is it, that we undercutted one car, so thought there'd be more, to be fair, but it is what it is. Oh, apologies guys if I am a little quiet here. Trying to work out where all the pace has gone. Just about seems to be catching the Porsche, but not by a lot. Another disappointing one. I was catching the Porsche anyway. I think this is going to be our grid position at, if we don't fucking bin it, that is. Which we're going to do if we keep doing that.
Gaining on the car heading sector 1.
Disappointing. Definitely some hard racing at the start of the race, but tyres are starting to fall off now. It's nearly a full second to the car behind I've lost. Thank you. Come on, AMG.
You're given a warning for exceeding track limits.
Disappointing. Oh, don't crash now. Tim Duckett! I've only just seen your message, buddy. I've literally just pressed because the phone's telling me the battery's dying, so it literally stopped the chat. I'm trying not to crash now, mate. I'm trying. 7 minutes of this fucking race left, and I'm pissed off, man. I was like, up there, and I've avoided some accidents out the way. I've been pushed off the fucking track. What a joke. I'm just trying to not lose any more, but afternoon, my friend. I hope you're well, Tim. Turn, you little bastard. I had to pit earlier than everybody else, so my tyres are a little bit fucked. Plus my driving's been absolutely fucking shocking, so... I've been driving like a 16-year-old kid in a Citroen Saxo just passed this test.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 2.
In fact, I dare say I'd be able to lap a Citroen Saxo faster here at the minute. Not bad, but... Come on.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
You don't need to keep telling me my fucking phone battery's dying. I know it is. Surely it's causing more dying for the phone that keeps reminding me that it's dying. "6 minutes, see if the phone holds on." But good afternoon. I've been on here for a few hours now. I've got a league race tonight at 7 o'clock. A completely different track, mind you. I had to have the PC guy come out yesterday, Lorna's brother, to check it out. And ultimately what I've done is when I played on the PlayStation, I put the HDMI cable back into the wrong slot, not into the actual where the graphics card is. So I've been using the computer's processor. It's been fucking shocking. How's life up that way anyway? No break. Come on, Junior. Should be above a couple of these. We've got a nice gap from behind anyway, so unless we bin it. The better lap up until now anyway. Now I've jinxed it. Okay, we've way over fuel for this. There's like maybe 2 or 3 laps left. I've got fucking nearly 30 litres in. It's not going to make much of a difference really, but... Come on AMG, catch him. He's lost him again. Not crashed now. I love your confidence, mate, thanks. Not on purpose anyway. Man, that Porsche is just super quick out the exits. AMG should have him on the straights, but I don't think he can get close enough. Remind me, chat, to delete this setup when I'm done, because clearly it's not fucking it. That guy's had a chance of capitalising on them two making any mistake. Oh, he's going for it, he's going for it. Oh, banging. He did make the move on him. It's gone wide. Oh, she's going to stick it back on him. He's not happy. I don't know what he's not happy about. It's not like he crashed him into it, but that's what it is. I've got 1 track cut warning left. I can't. Well, I haven't actually. If I cut the track one more time, I'm going to get a drive through. So I've got to try and play it smart for the deadness. Come on AMG, get him. Yeah, I don't think he was particularly happy at the end of that lap with him flashing his lights, so... We've got to be careful on that bit, because if we go off track again, we're going to get a fucking drive-through or stop and go. I think the AMG is definitely going to stick it on him if you can get near him though. There should be another lap after this, I think. Where are the leaders? Yeah. Maybe another lap. Oh, stay off.
Alright man, the leader is on the final lap.
One more lap after this one. To turn this fucking thing off. AMG keeps making a mistake out of there. It's giving the Porsche the run. What's happening here? What's going on? What's happening? You guys have seen this, right? They thought it was the last lap or something. He was swerving around, I thought he was trying to get his tyre pressures up or something. What is going on? What the fuck? You just gotta be careful here. Thank you. They've definitely thought that was the last lap of the race, though. Ran out of fuel. No, one of them's still going, the shaft guy. And he stopped as well. He's pretty much shafted himself. I'm not gonna not take a top 10 after that bullshit. But it's confusing. Finish the race, right. Now when we come across the line, you can stop. What the fuck? That was weird. I don't think I'd have caught either one of them. We just gotta be careful, because this could be another potential off-track here. It's just not... Uh-oh. Okay, P9, I mean... From what happened at the start, and we will be looking at that, I shall take it.
Alright, the race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
They must have thought that was the last lap. Must have. So this is the start of the race. Porsche maybe ran out of fuel and the Merc slowed after contact to give the Porsche place back. I'm not sure that. I don't know. The Merc was waving around like he either had cold tyres or he thought that was the last lap. I'm not sure, but we will check it out. Looking not to have contact there. So he did manage to save it. I mean, I know he's got a car on his inside here. I mean, obviously I'm body cam ready, so this is my perspective of what was going. Well, not quite that perspective, but what was happening here, and that NXX from this angle looked like it was about to die, so I went off the track. Anywho, the shoulder was contact with another car as well. Hello Abby, I hope you're well, hope Den's is well. I know he's been getting some song lyrics wrong. We will check it out, what happened with that. It's been this lap because we're pretty close. I don't have to give him any room if I don't want to give him any room, but I guess he just got onto the ball, the fucking bumps, whatever you call them. No, we're a bit way off here, hang on. It's flashing. Just side to side. He always gets the lyric wrong. Good. I'm glad to hear as well. Right, let's go on board with the horse driver. He might have run out of fuel. So this is a maybe that this guy might have run out of fuel. You tell me. I have no idea. But these lot were having an argy-bargy. At the end, definitely. How fast that Merc is on him. Goes for it. What's all the issue with? Alex himself. What are these two doing between them? I don't know, honest to God. It's annoying when he gets them wrong, yeah, I can imagine it is, but like, to say it with confidence that he's got it right as well as ours. It's raining now. Because that was pretty funny. Let's see how much our thing took a hit there. Fucking Suzuka's just been awful today. Absolutely awful. Smashed twice. Having to pit early. We gained a little bit of ELO. And we're down one tiny, well, 0.1 SR because of the 17 fucking incident points I had. Anyway, it is what it is, unfortunately. We didn't do too bad. We could have been down here, but where do we qualify? Because we didn't even get that right. 9th. 59-2. And honestly, in the first sector alone, I think we had like 2 or 3 temps. We maybe could have been up in 7th. with the Finnish driver. I'm not even going to attempt to say that name. These guys are stupidly rapid, man. Really, really quick guys, but ultimately it's a top 10 finish. Stayed in our lane even though we got battered about, so I think we could have improved a little bit. The guys in front of us was more or less the same pace, up till 5th. Guy behind was really quick. That guy who was doing a 50, he could do a 58.8 in the race as well, so that was pretty impressive. But yeah, we was meant to be down here in like 17th position, so we gained some elo. That was good news. Right, let me just have a quick Lucy. We've got our league race tonight at Alton Park in the wet. And these boys are doing the laps currently. Just have a quick look at the server. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, have something to eat, try and recharge my battery on the phone as well. Just get it sorted. Still feel like there was a lot of lag and different things happening in that lobby that wasn't helping me. Let's go with that. But this is where we're at tonight. Alton Park, it's pretty much a single file track, so it's going to be a complete pain in the ass with 30 odd cars out on there. Mixed conditions, so it's going to piss it down, it's going to be dry. We just do not know until we get into that. It's totally random, and it's really random. I've got some theories of how it's going to run out, but until we get on there, I do not know. So guys, I will be back at 10 to 7 tonight. I will be live streaming. There'll be legends like Brooker Gaming in the lobby with us, and a lot of other stupidly fast guys. And we'll just see how it goes. I'm not overly confident it's going to be very clean, but we might see a safety car. It should be fun. I'm glad I can stream again now I've got the PC fixed, if you will. So that should be fun. But I'll be back tonight. Don't forget to get rid of that. Oh, I'm going to delete that setup, trust me. That was absolute horse shit. It was horrible. Just from the first lap onwards, like the composure that was absolutely gone. So I was overdriving the car. I've pitted very early, not like the halfway point, or just after the halfway point. So by the time everyone's pitted, I've already done like 9-10 laps on my tyres. So my tyres are older, I've got a lot more fuel in the car, taking more grip out the tyres, you know, it could have been me, but let's blame it on the setup. Save some face. I appreciate that. Abby's, Miss Peaches, I know there was loads of us, Dor came in as well. Tim Duckett as well, legend. Rompu Lightblade. Briz came in, I know he's got his league race tonight also, so good luck with the rookies, my friend. We're missing Zelos. Andy, I completely missed that comment, sorry mate. Your Racing popped in, thank you very much. Brooker came in as well, so just a massive thank you to everyone that jumped in the practice today. We'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock. Until then, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, peace and love. Thank you, and have a brilliant rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. Grab a coffee, grab a smile, take the piss out your partner for forgetting the lyrics, and just have a nice one. And hopefully I'll get to see you all a little later on tonight. It'd be a pleasure to see you, even if it's just a quick hello, you know. It'd be lovely to see you in the chat. Thank you ever so much guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and love. Thank you.